You are watching a master at work.
I am the genius of boxing.
I am an analyst, one of the best. I am an analyst, one of the best.
You got the boxing genius himself. What's going on?
Yo, what's happening, man? What's happening? What's happening? Over here, you can watch a little bit of this wild card football with KC and Indiana. See what's up with them, man. So what you want to know, man? I'm over here eating. Well, you gonna bother me now about Mayweather and shit? Fuck Mayweather, man. I don't give a shit. Don't forget. Hey, by the way, you're watching the Boxing Genius from SBNBoxing.com, man. And I just want to wish everybody, my subscribers and everyone else who's watching us today, Happy New Year. And I wish you guys had a very wonderful Christmas, you know, with you and your blessing, your families have a blessed one, you know, and a safe one. And God bless y'all. Okay, and for those of us that don't know who I am, for the subscribers that already know me, good, man, just keep watching me because, you know, you like to watch the genius talk a lot of shit, you know? Especially Mayweather fans out there always criticizing me. Ah, that fat motherfucker, that Coors Light motherfucker. Like, fuck y'all, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit, you know? I keep talking the same shit I'm talking. And for those subscribers who have not subscribed, who don't know me, guess what? And if you're a Mayweather fan, you'll kiss my ass. You know why? Because I don't like Mayweather, man. I do give him credit, like I said before. He is one of the best techs out there in the boxing ring, a smart businessman, and he's unbeaten. But again, who the fuck is he for? Unbeaten against what? Some flunky-ass rinky-dink motherfuckers? And he want to fight Amir Khan this year, the 2014. 2014, that's his match. Oh, you're going to prove to the world that you're the best by fighting Amir Khan. Amir Khan, who the fuck is Amir Khan? Like I said before, the only Khan that I know is King Khan that fell off the fucking Empire State Building smoking the joint.
You think he's going to fight Manny Pacquiao?
Well, no, he could fight.
They said it's penciled in for...
Penciled in, you know, it's a lot of bullshit. It was penciled in before. You know, that's what I'm talking about, you Mayweather fans out there. Oh, you're going to fight Pacquiao. You're going to do this. He ain't doing shit. Like he did in 2008, he ducked every fucking body in number 1 and 2, which was Cotto and Margarito that time. But we're going to go to the present. And like I said before, hey, why are you fucking around here fighting Amir Khan, even the fucking Bradley? Canelo, that's the best shit you fought since I don't know when. Canelo, and he was an inexperienced, you might have bought the motherfucker, I don't know. Because he ain't fighting like Canelo to me. Which I said he was a prospect coming up.
Speaking of Canelo's, he's not going to fight Cotto. He's not going to fight Cotto March 8th. Golden Boy Richard Schaefer.
Which is an easy fight.
You got Carlos Molina, Alfredo Angulo, or Lara. Who do you think should fight Canelo? And what's your predictions?
Well, between Angulo, Molina, and Lara. First, you shouldn't be fighting Angulo. Angulo, there's no damn, that's not even a fucking match. You know what I'm saying? Angulo gave a good match to Lara, which is one of the 3 you have mentioned today. But Lara does not have the same punching power that Canelo has. Canelo will knock the fucking guy out. Cold. I mean, knock him out, period. That's it. If not one eye will get fucked up, 2 eyes will get fucked up. Okay? Now, Molina could be a better match. But Molina again, could he take Canelo? I doubt it. You know, I really honestly don't think Molina could do it. Lara would be one of the better choices out of the 3.
Now, Lara did at least have something in common. Canelo fought Austin Trout, but a lot of people thought Austin Trout won that fight because Austin Trout was the busier fighter. Canelo landed the bigger bombs. Lara fought Austin Trout, but he put on more of an impressive victory, more of an impressive performance than Canelo did against Austin Trout. But there was a big difference. Canelo was undefeated. Austin Trout was undefeated coming off a Cotto win. And, you know, Lara just basically took on Austin Trout after the fact that Canelo beat him. So I think it's easier to come in against an opponent coming off a loss.
What are you trying to say? You're trying to talk, all these guys talking shit. Mayweather fans always talking shit to me. Oh, Mayweather don't fight guys who are coming off a loss. Mayweather fights guys who are
No. I'm not talking about Mayweather. I'm not talking.
Let me tell you something.
I am talking about. Is he? But you know what I'm coming at.
Yeah,
but you don't want to admit it. That's cool. But let's not talk about Mayweather.
Let me tell you something.
Let's talk about Canelo. Canelo versus Lara. What's your fight prediction?
Like I just said, I'm giving you, and I'm telling you, but then you interrupt me with Lara beat Angulo, and Lara gave a good fight to Austin Trout, which was beaten by Canelo and on just Lara. I don't want to hear that shit. This Lara shit. And because Marquez knocked out Pacquiao, why the fuck should Pacquiao fight Mayweather?
What is your prediction, Canelo versus Lara?
Let me tell you something. You asking the genius a question, so let the damn genius explain to you what I think. I don't hear no shit about this guy fought this guy and this guy fought. I don't give a fuck. You ask me a question, I'm gonna tell you. You asking the genius a question, then I'm gonna tell you. 1. Canelo fights Lara, which would be a better fight for boxing fans out there to see. I would love to see that fight. I don't want to see Canelo beat up an Angulo and get his ass whipped, because when he does that, people will say, why didn't he fight Lara? Lara beat Angulo too. Molina. I don't want to see him fight Molina. I want to see him fight Lara. I do. Honestly do. One of the guys that Mayweather ducks today. Okay, he's a southpaw. When Canelo beats Lara, and I just said, now, when he beats Lara, you asked me, and I said, Canelo's going to beat him. Now, whether Lara's going to knock out Canelo? No fucking way. Now, whether Canelo can knock out Lara? Yes, a lot of possibilities. But again, Lara is a stylist. He moves, he runs, he's a technician, he knows how to move, he's a southpaw. But if Canelo catches that fool, he's not going to catch him like Angulo. Angulo knocked him down, but he put him down twice, if I'm not mistaken. Canelo is going to knock his out whole. Trout was put down. Did Lara put him down? No.
Lara put him down.
Where?
In the fight, Lara dropped Trout a couple times.
A couple, but he got him fast. With Canelo, he was still different.
Yeah, he buckled him.
He was buckled. His knees were gone. And there's a round with a laugh.
But yeah, Canelo hits harder than Angulo.
Canelo hits harder than Angulo or Trout. Okay?
That's going to be a good fight, man.
It's going to be an excellent fight, but I think Canelo would beat Lara. Even though Lara, to me, should have no business if he won.
If Lara beats Molina and Lara beats Canelo, you think Mayweather fight Lara?
He's not going to fight him. Lara's unbeaten. You know what I'm saying? Lara's unbeaten. Okay? Just like Bradley's unbeaten. And a lot of people would love to see. I don't know. I would not know. Even though he's unbeaten. And he has proved to me that he's, but he doesn't have no punching power.
Who, Bradley?
To beat Pacquiao, which he did beat, which it was a decision by the dumbass judges. One judge named Ross, the other one named Ford, who should be in the fucking car business, and the other one in the retail business. Judges, I would get rid of both of them motherfuckers, to tell you the truth, I was the WBC. But anyway, they're there. But Bradley fighting Mayweather? Hell no. How the fuck? Who the fuck wants to see big head Bradley fight Mayweather?
Bradley's good, man.
Bradley's full of shit.
He's a good fighter.
Yeah, don't you think Bradley?
I think Bradley versus Amir Khan would have been a better fight for Amir Khan to come up in the 147.
Because Amir Khan's gonna fight. He wants to fight. I was hearing that he's about still in the line to fight Mayweather. That's what I heard last year before we came in 2014.
Now, for the new subscribers, why should the subscribers watch this channel and listen to the Boxing Genius?
You have to listen to the Boxing Genius.
Chino said you only got one fight right last year.
I don't give a fuck about what Chino says. I would tell Chino like I tell the new subscribers. If you don't like what the fuck you hear me say, I talk boxing. You know, if you want to know about predictions when you're the wrong fucking channel, you know what I'm talking about? You should go there and dial that horoscope channel and play the lotto or some shit. Okay? The only thing that she knows how to fucking do is predict Mayweather's gonna win, like I said before. Who in the fuck cannot be right? Mayweather's what? 45-0? What are you fucking out your mind? That's the only shit you know how to do. So what the fuck you telling me? Yes, I can predict I am wrong, but guess what? I know about boxing. I talk to you about boxing. I don't tell you about who gonna win, who gonna lose. I don't hear that shit. I can compare boxers and tell you about where they came from, how they fought, how many times they got fought, what's their age, what's their height. I'll give you details about boxing. And I might be wrong, but again, if I was right all the fucking time, I wouldn't be here. I'd be sitting in the fucking casino in Las Vegas somewhere winning some fucking money. So what kind of an idiot are you or anybody who thinks the genius don't know shit? Well, look, for the new subscribers, subscribe. If you like the channel, watch me. And for those of you who like it, great. And for those of you who don't like me, go fuck yourselves, because I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And especially you Mayweather fans, because you Mayweather fans, you're like, oh, that's fat motherfucker, and that. Look, pussy asses, go out there and get yourselves another life. Because Mayweather, hey, he gonna lose.
Oh, Brona, his baby brother, his baby brother lost.
Baby Brona. And people were talking about putting that guy against Pacquiao. I would have loved that. You know why? Because people would have seen that style, which is like Mayweather and
Mayweather and Broner are two different.
The same fucking.
No, Mayweather defense is completely different. Than
Here you go, Mr. SBM Boxing. Kenny's my son, another Mayweather fan. So what did he tell me?
Skills pay the bills.
You know what I'm saying?
Skills pay the bills.
Man, money, and you asked me before, Lara is fast. He's fast. But you know what? In boxing, you can count jabs and count. I don't see most of the punches that Mayweather hits people with. I see judges giving them points and people screaming and hollering who are Mayweather fans. But when the other guy hits one or two, nobody seems to holler or scream, not even the commentators. What does that tell me? That tells me there's a bunch of ass-kissing Mayweather fans out there, just like they're setting up his fights. But I think he's got too far already. Because what Pacquiao did to Brandon Rios, now the WBC, Ring Magazine, and the Commission of Boxing has said, well, Mayweather, guess what? I think the fight has to come. We're going to make Pacquiao #1, even though he got knocked out by Marquez. Okay? But yet today, Marquez doesn't want to fight Pacquiao. He doesn't want to give him a rematch.
Marquez doesn't want to fight Mayweather.
Oh, yeah, because he lost against Mayweather, too.
12 rounds, nothing.
Yeah, but he fought Pacquiao. He just knocked him out. Why wouldn't you want to fight a guy who you got knocked out? To me, he would rather fight Mayweather, a bigger payday, but yet he won't get beat up like he did against Pacquiao. And he knows that crazy.
Yeah, that fight. Mayweather's 36 years old. He needs to fight. He needs to fight Pacquiao already.
You know, and the way I see it is, the boxing fans out there, the genius out there, SBM boxing nuts out there, Pacquiao is not washed up. See, a lot of people thought because Marquez knocking his ass out cold, which again, I go back, it was a dumb mistake that Pacquiao did. Because for those people out there,
Pacquiao was winning that fight.
Pacquiao was kicking his ass.
Yeah, he was beating him up pretty bad.
Okay? Who people out there.
But Marquez he trained for that punch.
He trained my ass. He had his fucking eyes closed. Watch the goddamn fight. How the fuck you gonna train for something when you gonna fucking throw me a right hand, overhand right? The first overhand right, he didn't close his eyes. But the second one that he knocked him out, he was praying to God. The way I see it. And he's getting all beat up. He's bleeding through his nose, bleeding through his eyes. Yeah. Getting his and with 1 second left.
Bradley said it though. He should have retired after that victory.
Bradley, he don't want to fight Pacquiao either. Because he lost the first time.
He lost that fight.
He lost the first fight. And if he fights him this
But
time, Pacquiao gonna knock his ass out.
But some people say you got to put that fight against Bradley on mute. And if you put the TV on mute, then you can see that.
Mute my ass. What you fuck you talking about? Mute. Yeah, mute. Mute. What you ain't gonna hear the punches being hit? That's the only shit I'm not gonna hear on mute. What kind of mute?
That's the first time I seen someone walk out in a wheelchair and came out victorious.
Well, don't you know the first time in boxing that somebody will say, at least I won that fight, I was robbed. Oh, I lost that fight, like Brandon Rio said, look, I didn't think this man was so good.
Everybody are on ringside.
But
everybody on ringside said that Pacquiao won that fight.
Okay, but Timothy Bradley says, well, I gotta go home to see my fight to see if I really won. Now, what kind of a fucking idiot are you?
Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
Okay. What does that tell you?
That was robbery right there.
That was robbery.
That was robbery.
Okay. Well, he didn't get no money for it either. Because if you knew you won the fight, you would have said something. At least you made $2 million underneath the table. But you didn't even know you won. You got to go home to see if you really won the fight.
That was a robbery. You can't even justify that win.
So what? So you have Ford, who's a car maker, and you have Ross, which is a retail business guy, department store owners, judging a fight. Okay? So what could I tell you about boxing?
So do you think Mayweather fights Pacquiao, you think Ford and CJ Ross will be one of the two?
Well, Mayweather probably has some motherfuckers too. Well, I don't think Mayweather's going to have Ross, because Ross had a 114, him against Canelo, which I'm a Canelo. I said Canelo's going to win. But this idiot department store owner who's a judge in boxing had Canelo and Mayweather tied 114. Now, what are you looking at? Are you looking at the jeans you sell at the goddamn store? Are you looking at the t-shirts at the clearance spot sale that you have in the store? Look, man, I have a feeling you need to go back to the fucking retail business and stop being a judge of boxing. You know what I'm saying? And if you heard me, Ross, that's what I think you need to do. And the Ford, why the hell are you around? You should
and what do you say to the boxing people out there that think you don't know shit about boxing?
I said to you guys before, and I keep saying this again, I am a genius boxer. I am not a horoscope predictor. I don't predict boxing. I'm a genius. Ask me any fucking thing you want to ask me, and then we'll talk about boxing. About who won here, who won it. Who do I think is the greatest boxer of all time? Well, everybody knows it. He has a name. His name is Muhammad Ali, the greatest. He lost 3 times. And who beat him? Ken Norton, Joe Frazier, and a guy by the name of Trevor Berbick. Okay? Those guys, and this guy's the greatest. Okay? The greatest boxer of all time, but yet he lost. Andre Ward, this year, to me, who's undefeated. Also, like Mayweather.
Andre Ward's overrated. He's overrated.
If you think you good,
yeah, he's overrated.
Well, guess what? Why the fuck you go fight
Triple
Stevens? Triple G.
Or
if you think you're good. But guess what? You don't want to fight Triple G. I don't think so. Just like Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins wanted to cash out by saying, I'll go down 160 and fight Mayweather. You don't have to go nowhere, Bernard Hopkins. You want to fight somebody? Go fight Adonis Stevenson in your weight. You might not be able to get up the next day, but at least you fought. All right? So, just like I hear Cotto wants to fight Sergio Martinez. God damn, Cotto, you're my padre, man. I am Boricua. I'm Puerto Rican. I love you, Cotto. You're good. You're great.
He's ballsy to take that fight, though.
And Cotto, I hear Chino when SBM said, oh, Cotto will take that. Chino, you don't know shit about boxing, man. Okay? You say to me that Cotto is going to beat Sergio. Why? Because he beat a guy by the name of Rodriguez. Now, who the fuck is Rodriguez? Rodriguez.
He fought in Friday Night Fights on ESPN.
Oh, because Freddie Roach trains Cotto now. What the fuck do I care? Freddie Roach trains Pacquiao, but Pacquiao's a different boxer, man. Cotto has no business fighting Sergio Martinez.
That'd be a good fight though.
I don't think that's
At 154, at 160.
160, Sergio Martinez will whip his ass. And at 154, he will whip his ass too. Sergio Martinez will whip his ass, even though he has a broken ass ankle that he got surgery on. Cotto cannot fight nobody at either 154 and less at 160. He don't have no punching power. And that's the way I feel about it. Boricua fans, if you don't believe me, you'll kiss my ass too. Alright? So all I can say to you guys out there, again, I wish you guys continue to watch SBMboxing.com from the Genius. You guys have a pleasant night. And again, for those of you who don't know me and I talk a lot of shit, well look, go fuck yourselves, alright? Good night, man.